What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Mr. Pearson coming to you guys again with another physical science update. It is Thursday, November 12th. I mentioned earlier this week we're a little bit off of our normal schedule. We had off yesterday. Hope you enjoyed the day off. But that's really just going to push us back. Posted some new materials this morning, giving you this overview now. Due date will be set for Friday at midnight. Taking a look. Still in Unit 1, Investigation 4, now Activity 4.2. Our question here is, if you can't see it, how do you know it's there? All right, there's a warm-up here. If you were to walk into a completely dark classroom, what are some ways you might find where things are? Without turning on the light, of course. Okay, second question, do we know the difference between a primary and a secondary source? Sort of a call to some social studies information you might know. All right, but looking on Schoology here, you've got, there's a reading, there's two simulations, another iteration of our interactive timeline. There's actually a second reading here, and then a check for understanding. As always, this is going along with our stuff here on the Interactions website, excuse me. All right. There is an experiment that's referenced here. We could just skip over this. I tried filming this. This uses a laser pointer, and because of just the power of the laser that I have, it didn't really show up too well on camera. So there's some other examples in the reading and stuff like that in the simulations that will still take care of what you guys need to know. As we go through here, again, these simulations are embedded right within the Interactions website. I put them on Schoology in case they're not working in one place or the other. But it's looking at this, it's called the cathode ray experiment. All right. So specifically, just showing you some stuff that we can change here. We can turn it on, or we can turn it off. And you can see that it changes it emits a beam, excuse me, or you can emit particles. And you'll see those particles on a more individual level. We can change the material of these electrodes, gold or iron or silver. And then the last thing I can change here is the charge on these plates. So there's two charged plates on either side of this beam. I can change them to be not charged at all, or very highly charged one way, or very, very highly charged in another way. We'll continue to move on. This is more of a zoomed in approach. One thing I suggest checking here is selecting this magnifier at the bottom. So I have a particle here. And send that particle through, or I can send a couple different atoms. On the right-hand side, I can choose hydrogen or lithium or carbon. You can send a positive atom or a negative atom. This is where this increased magnification is going to come in handy, because it's going to provoke more of a reaction. Again, we have a slider on the bottom here to change the magnitude of the charges on the plates. So what does this mean to us? We've been talking about particles. In 4.1, we were introduced to an atom, and this investigation and the next investigation are all about boiling down what is really inside of an atom. Okay, what are atoms made of, and how did we find out? How can we find out what is inside of an atom? Okay, so this is going to give us our first look into that. So that's about it. As always, shoot me any questions that you guys have on Schoology, and I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.